Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. That's Harrison Butker. Set to get things started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So the Lions come out, and they are led again by Jared Goff. Already year 10 in the league, and half of those 10 with the Lions. Remember, took the Rams to a Super Bowl as well. What a year last year, Greg. Second in passing yards in the NFL.
I don't know about you, Mike, but my biggest takeaway from our meeting with him was just how important it is that they get off to a fast start. He made it very clear. They wanted to put their opponent on their heels right from the jump. So I think early in this game, they're going to come out swinging right from the opening whistle.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down.
And the Lions first down.
And this run game certainly didn't waste any time getting settled in. Nice job by the offensive line, displacing defenders at the point of attack, and allows the back to pick up a nice chunk to get this game rolling.
He's got Laporta open on the left side. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
This is a great example of why teams want to stay out of what they call passing downs, where a defense doesn't have to honor the run. In this case, they do. And, man, the play-action pass just works off of that and can really lead to some chunk plays.
On play action, Goff. And the rush gets home. He'll go down.
Well, no Lamar Jackson again today, Charles Campbell. So another loss coming up today for the Ravens. Whenever you lose your star quarterback, that's a real backbreaker.
From the gun, it's Goff. Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive.
If you want to beat the Lions, you must apply pressure to Goff. That is the way. If you give Jared Goff time, he's as good as anybody. Apply some pressure, he's as bad as anybody. A tale of two quarterbacks. Protect him, give him all the time in the world, he'll do anything except win in the playoffs for the Lions up to this point, because that pressure will come. Is it over for the Chiefs? Is their Super Bowl runs over with? We will see.
I'll tell you what, Mike, we have a blast every week doing this, but when we get our assignments and we see this guy on deck, it just gets a little bit more special. I mean, to witness firsthand one of the greatest, one of the most transcendent players of all time at the quarterback position, you just know when he's on the field, you're likely to witness something special. And needless to say, I think we're all pretty excited for this one.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 28-yard line.
Second down, 8 to go from the 28.
Well, thankfully if you're a Ravens fan, you got to be pretty happy, because even if you're going to go 1-5 after today. But the AFC East, you just got the Bills 4-1. And then the Patriots 3-2. Chargers, Broncos 3-2. Chiefs are 2-3. Steelers are 3-1. Bengals are 2-3. Colts 4-1. Jaguars 4-1. So They're going to have to go on a nice win streak to dig out of a 1-5 hole.
Throughout the rest of this game.
The Lions offense ready to get going with their second possession.
But the AFC, I mean, you have a lot of lousy teams. I mean, the Dolphins, the Jets, Raiders, Browns, Texans, Titans.
Shotgun. It's gone. And the defense isn't going to let him wiggle out of that one. They force him out behind the line of scrimmage.
What they teach these backs is when you catch a check down.
No, it's not.
Try to put a hole in the defense coming to rally tackle. So
the only way you could ever find out Justin Fields' ultimate potential, he would have to play for the Ravens. The Ravens, how they built an offense around Lamar Jackson to take advantage of his full potential, that is what Justin Fields would need. A coaching staff that could put a plan in place to optimize his full potential and whatever that would be for him. But Justin Fields is just not able to stand in the pocket, make his reads, and then make a throw on time. That's just not him. If anything, Justin Fields should be used as a goal line package where he has a running, throwing option in the red zone. That's what Justin Fields should be, a goal line quarterback. He doesn't have much football IQ. Doesn't have any kind of feeling in the pocket.
As they begin the drive on 1st and 10.
Yeah, I heard some not rumors, but reports. The NFL may try to put teams in Europe and maybe even one in Mexico and a couple other places. That would be stupid. That would be really stupid.
So much more difficult for the defense. Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both.
That would be a lot of traveling. If you were an NFL team and you were playing in London, that's a lot of traveling. That's a lot. And you're going from different time zones. That would be brutal. That would be absolutely brutal.
You have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. They put Kelsey in motion.
Little miscommunication there. That brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver are on the same page on that last pass.
On 4th down, the Chiefs send out Matt Ariza to punt. Deep for the Lions, Holly Freeman.
Yep. When you get sacked, that really sets you back. Getting sacked is equivalent to having an error in baseball.
Trying to turn things around here on drive number 3.
We got the Mariners Blue Jays coming on tonight.
Laporta in motion. They'll go play action with Goff. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack.
Bears play Monday night. Bills play Monday night.
Chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. To throw is Goff. That's over the middle, taken in by Laporta. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd,
All right, 3rd and 3.
really nice pickup, because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down, where it's a little bit more manageable.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's gone. That one on target for Williams. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big one there on 3rd down, good for 26 yards.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring.
Yeah, Jared Goff is one of the most.
You better be good on 3rd down.
He's an interesting quarterback.
On the jet sweep, here comes Williams.
I've been trying to think of another quarterback that's like him, because Jared Goff, what makes him so interesting, he can't take a team on his shoulders and win a game. He can never be the kind of quarterback that can be like a Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen type, that can take the team on his shoulders and win a game. He can't do that. Jared Goff could never make a play that would blow you away. You're not going to see him roll out of the pocket, make people miss, and then throw a dime 30, 50 yards down the field. It's not going to happen. If you pressure Jared Goff, he's a horrible quarterback when you pressure him. He's really horrible. He can't do anything. But if you give him all the protection in the world, he can do anything. He can be just as good as anybody. And that's why if you're going to play the line, you must pressure Goff. You have to get to Goff. If you allow him to just stand there, he will beat you. Anytime the Lions lose, it's because Goff was pressured. He'll throw interceptions. He'll fall apart.
That's 11 yards again, 2 plays in a row. And another 1st down. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. He's got it inside the 5. And the Lions are going to have a 1st down.
I think the Lions win this game in real life tonight or later on today. I just think the Chiefs aren't very good. I think they've lost a lot of talent at the receiver spot. They have that injury to Worthy.
But with first and goal,
I just don't see the Chiefs winning. So how about that? Chiefs 2-4, the Ravens 1-5. I mean, who's seen that coming?
Unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys
after today.
All the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Lions will take a 7-0 lead. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Nico Remigio to bring it back. And they'll bring him down just shy.
But when it comes to football, man, it's all about the offensive line, the defensive line.
The last time they had it.
When you think about Super Bowl champions, you'll see offensive line, defensive line. If you can protect the quarterback, great things can happen. If you can pressure the quarterback, great things can happen. You're not going to see a Super Bowl champion that can't apply pressure to the quarterback. You're just not going to find it. You can't find a Super Bowl champion whose offensive line was garbage. You're just not going to find it. So it blows my mind that every NFL team doesn't prioritize the offensive line and defensive line.
Don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
He'll get this one complete to Brown. They get 18 on the pitching catch, and the Chiefs have a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
That's to Kelsey on the tight end screen. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Certainly not how they drew it up for his first catch of the game, but he's on the board, and I think the hope is continue to go his way, and next time, let's try to pick up some yards.
To the air once more, it's Mahomes. That's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page, and that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
That's into the hands of Worthy once again. And to be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. So a big third down hookup takes us to the break. It's the Lions who have the early lead. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. The Chiefs have it here to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with 1st and 10. Mahomes now to throw again. They're trying to set up the screen here with Pacheco. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the 1st down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
Mahomes now on 3rd and 2. Catch made by Smith-Schuster. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
This has been a really impressive drive, Mike, really from the start. And this is something defenses want to force offenses to do. Methodically work their way down the field. But they've been highly efficient, and now they get another 1st down.
1st down throw. Mahomes. A short throw taken in by Kelsey. And they continue to churn out 1st down. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
A run on 1st and goal. And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Harrison Butker now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chiefs will level things out at 7 apiece. We're on top, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Jahmyr Gibbs and the Detroit offense set to take over again.
Broncos won 13-11. That's a score you don't see every day. 11 points. There must have been a safety. 13-11. That's a score you just don't see.
Off the play fake. Here's Goff. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
Let's give a lot of credit to the defensive plan that this coaching staff has come up with coming into today's game. Every time it seems
49ers Buccaneers. This should be a good little game.
Different looks, different fronts, different pressure packages. They've had all the answers so far, and the sacks just keep piling up.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Goff gives it to Gibbs. And to pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up third down.
The 19-yard line. A gain of 6 yards. And it's third down.
Goff to throw. He'll get this one complete to St. Brown. What a letdown for the defense. They allow a conversion on 3rd and 16.
Man, if he could have stayed in bounds, that would have been a touchdown.
When I say Mike that, he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
On 1st and 10, here's Goff. That's a short one caught by Laporta. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding him to just a short gain.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 5. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
The size, the speed, and the strength of this defensive tackle was on full display, Mike. He defeats the block, strikes the ball carrier at the line of scrimmage. He's able to bring him down, keep it to no gain.
3rd and 5. From the gun, it's Goff. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. 15-yard pickup there. Good for a Lions first down.
First down, Detroit.
So far, when it's been 3rd down and the Chiefs haven't blitzed, they picked up the first down. I'm blitzing on 3rd down. I'm just going to send one extra defender to get him.
Understood where his leverage was, and he gets his head around. Great job by the quarterback on time, delivering a strike.
Right side, it's Laporta, the tight end. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A 6-yard pickup.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play. Winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass, because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time, and he's able to secure a really nice catch.
Throwing on 2nd down. Goff. And he's going to be run out after a gain of about 6, but that'll be good enough for a first down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Laporta in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. It's a gain of 13, and it's 1st and goal.
And this offense just continues to
Looks like it's about to be 14-7 with maybe 5 minutes left in the game. They'll probably get a touchdown right here.
They need to step up here and get a stop.
This has been some kind of march downfield now. Can they pay it off with 6? It's 1st and goal. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
On 2nd down, Goff. That one taken in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead.
So when you find yourself this tight to the goal line, Mike, the offense becomes a lot more restricted in as far as how deep you can throw the ball. The field is wider than it is long. And
5 minutes left in the 2nd period. Can the Chiefs even the score? We will see.
Ball in the quarterback's hand, let him make a good decision, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions will move out to a 14-7 lead. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Remigio now on the return. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. So here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
On second down, Mahomes. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
Marquise Brown. A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
Third and a yard. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. A big one there on 3rd down, good for 26 yards.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on 3rd down, Mike. You can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
Off the RPO, they'll get it to Brown. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line.
19 more yards.
That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield. So that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game.
2nd down, they need 3. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That's over the middle and caught by Kelsey. And he'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for 1st down. 1st and goal.
Really nice job there, Mike. All they're trying to do is just clear some space for the tight end and then let him go to work in the middle of the field. Now they're set up nicely inside the red zone.
You don't want to score with too much time left on the clock.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. This one caught at the 4.
All right, there's 2:26 left, plus you got the 2-minute timeout. I think there's a really good chance that they'll score before this half is over.
Receivers available. Uses the back out of the backfield that time, Greg, to take it to the end zone.
And when your running back, Mike, is a valid threat in the passing game, man, it just gives you so many options. And in this case, it was the running back that was the open target. He's able to put the pass on the money. Easy 6 points.
Here's Butker now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Chiefs will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. This is fielded inside the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Jahmyr Gibbs and the Detroit offense set to take over again. They'll start out first down and 10. They'll go play action with Goff. He's got Laporta open on the left side. And it'll be marked out up at the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession's going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
2 minutes to play here in what's been an even first half. We'll return to Arrowhead after this. From the 34 now, it's first and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
In this defense, they just continue to put in a great night's work. I mean, Mike, you think
the Chiefs will get the ball to start the second half. So we'll see if it's 21-14, 17-14, or will it be 14-14? We'll see.
A second down throw for Goff. That's caught by Gibbs. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Here's Goff. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete.
The way they've been moving the ball, there's no way they will let the clock run down.
Having the ability to move your running
So
back to the widest
that's just bad
the #1 receiver.
Madden AI.
It really forces a defense to show their hand. Do we keep a corner out there, and I know it's zone, or do I move a linebacker or safety out there, and now you tell the offense that it's man coverage? So the versatility and the chess piece that is the running back position, it could do so
Well, they'll at least get in field goal range, if nothing else.
Now Detroit's going to use their second timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half. They'll come up here, first and 10. Here's Goff. Catch is made by Wright. Here's the third and final timeout for the Lions. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
2nd and 5. Throwing here is gone. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
That was huge. If he would have picked that, that would have been a game changer right there.
Sure interception, and the only reason it wasn't because the defender just flat out dropped it.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's gone. That one on target to Williams. He's got it.
Well, there goes the field goal.
Yards receiving in the first half. That one picks up the first down. So, halftime.
What?
And we send it over to Scott Hansen, who has
What?
the EA Sports
What did I just see?
report.
Okay, Mike,
What?
thanks very much. Scott Hansen back with you in the studios in Orlando.
That was insane. This same thing happens in college football. I guess same thing happens in Madden.
This one could go
The computer, they're really dumb. There's no way in the world, no way in the world that they complete that pass and they don't even go up to spike the ball or anything. There's no way. The logic in both of these football games is idiotic at best. There's no way in the world that we just seen happens in real life. No way in the world. As bad as that was, in the college football game, if it's a close game, you'll see the computer will have under a minute left in the game. They're down by 3 or whatever. They'll run the ball. They'll throw the ball in bounds. They will take their time. They'll huddle. And then the clock ends. It's insane. Like I said, the logic in Madden and college football is idiotic at best. You will see the dumbest things you've ever seen in football history in these games. It just makes no sense.
Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. Plenty of room after that catch. Big gainer of 23.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. The future Hall of Famers connect. Mahomes to Kelsey one more time for a Chiefs first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. To throw is Mahomes. That's to Kelsey on the tight end screen. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Linebacker certainly wasn't fooled on that play. Not only does he get there in a hurry, but he's able to secure that tackle and bring him down for a loss.
He'll try to keep the drive rolling, facing 3rd and 6. Throwing is Mahomes. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3? Job number 1 on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike, but 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves them out in front.
After the made field goal, Butker back on the field to send this one away. This will be returned from the 6. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Lions offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Great job here by this linebacker, Mike. There was no reading and reacting. From the snap, he was attacking. Meets the ball carrier right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Laporta in motion. Goff to throw. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Laporta in motion. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
The Lions will punt this ball away as he's on to punt for the 2nd time. Here's Remigio. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The Chiefs offense ready to take over once again. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Pacheco. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 1. He'll get this out to the left flat, and that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
So there's a saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
On the ground, here's Pacheco, and he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. It was Terrion Arnold there to make the play.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 47-yard line.
From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7. Mahomes back. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor, and this time it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
Mahomes going to throw here on 3rd down. He'll try to run for it. Taking advantage of the room to run, a gain of 19 on the scramble.
A gain of 19 yards. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on 3rd down. Starts out as a pass. Nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it, turns into a runner. Picks up the first down.
Over the middle, that's Kelsey. He's taken down just shy of the 10. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down.
And that was just a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the first down.
They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line. A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal?
Backed up to the 3. It's 2nd and goal. Off the play fake. Mahomes. He's got it at the 3. And he's so close to the goal line. Couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out. And it sets up 3rd and goal.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
They'll go with the sneak. And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Patrick Mahomes. Touchdown, Chiefs. That's his 2nd touchdown tonight. Certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he finds the space to get in the end zone for the touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, just a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Kind of a play that's taken the league by storm. Not necessarily the tush-push like we see up in Philly, but just as effective here, Mike.
Butker's extra point is good, and the Chiefs go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead.
Harrison Butker.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. He fields it at the 8. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. So Jared Goff and the Lions offense getting set for this next drive. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they're trying to keep it going. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And let's give it about 4 on that one. Michael Dana brings him down.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 29, here's 2nd down and 5. Once again, it's Gibbs. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Give him 14 on that one. 1st down, Detroit.
14. 1st down, Detroit.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
1st down, and they stick with Gibbs. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
2nd and 10.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
3rd and long. Now Goff. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Lions.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can.
That dude could never make that throw in his fantasy. That was terrible. He could never make that throw. Are you kidding me? That was terrible.
That's luck.
Here's Bates for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Lions cut the lead to 3, 24-21.
Lions 21.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Remigio now on the return. Now an opening as the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The Chiefs offense ready to see what they can do. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. They go play action with Mahomes.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 4. A give here to Pacheco. He'll push forward for about a yard. It was Terrion Arnold there to make the play.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
On 3rd down, Mahomes. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. It's Aiden Hutchinson, former number 2 overall pick, in there to bring him down.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. It put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
On comes the Chiefs punter. He's on for the 2nd time and wouldn't mind a carbon copy of that first kick. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. So, 3 quarters now in the books. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. The 4th quarter, and it begins with a run by Gibbs. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
On 2nd down, Goff. Right side, it's Laporta, the tight end. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
From the gun, it's Goff. He's got the 1st down and more than that. Number 14 with a pickup of 14 and a 1st down.
A gain of 14 and the Lions 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And he shows off those strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
On play action, Goff. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. That is George Karlaftis. Gets it for a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down.
This has been a masterful game plan defensively. I mean, not only have they found their mismatches and been able to exploit them, it's led to 7 sacks so far. I mean, even when the offense seems to make an adjustment, Mike, the defense just still seems to be one step ahead of them.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Goff to throw. That's caught. It's Isaac to Slav. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Here's the Lions punt team now. They'll be forced to punt, trailing here in the fourth quarter. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The Chiefs offense ready to get back to work. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Off the bootleg, it's Mahomes. That's complete, left side to Worthy. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
I feel like their quarterback, for the most part, has looked pretty solid. I mean, it's everybody else that seems to have let him down with the drop balls and the mistakes. That's really what's killing these drives.
To the air once more. It's Mahomes. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
And the Chiefs will punt the ball away as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. So Jared Goff and the Lions offense getting set for this next drive. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Now Gibbs. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
A 2nd down throw for Goff. He's got Laporta open on the left side. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
1st down, Lions.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the 1st down.
He'll look underneath and finds Gibbs. And they'll take this down inside the 35. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Lions 1st down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back. in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Throwing on second down. Goff. This one going to be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
They need one right now. 3rd and long. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. Over the middle, he's got St. Brown. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
They pick up a nice chunk play there through the air on 3rd down, but it's not quite enough to move the chains. Now the question is, how aggressive is this head coach willing to be as he tries to extend this drive?
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. That evens the score here in the 4th quarter.
And this is where it pays to have a kicker you can trust, Mike. I mean, this is as big a spot as there is. 4th quarter, what does he do? He comes out and he delivers to tie up this game.
All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? So, here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. This game level following the made field goal. So they need to put something together here. It begins with 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. And he is planted. Backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. A short throw taken in by Kelsey. And he'll be very close to
huge play right here. Huge 3rd down coming up. 3rd and 1. Huge play.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Holmes makes the give and keeps it himself.
I don't know what kind of play that was, but that's the kind of play that loses you a game.
Now it's 4th down.
Oftentimes, the more success you have as a quarterback keeping the ball, the more attention that you're going to get from the defense. And I think that's exactly the case here. They've been burned a few times by this guy already.
That was the worst play call ever.
And now the punting unit will come up. Important punt here in this tie game late.
This game is over. This game is over.
They're going to start right at their own 20-yard line. Jahmyr Gibbs and the Detroit offense set to take over again. And it's hard to believe you can run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. This is Gibbs. To the 45. And he is going to run it all the way down near the red.
It's over. It is over.
Here in the fourth quarter. 55 yards on the game.
First down.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
There's no way they would snap this ball. They will let it run down to 2 minutes.
Off the play fake. Here's Goff. That's caught by Gibbs. And he will score again.
You got 2 minutes and 6 seconds to tie this game up and to go in overtime. We will see if that is what happens.
Third touchdown of the game. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left?
If the Chiefs should march down the field and get a touchdown, I would go for 2. I'm not kicking an extra point to tie it. I am going for 2 because your defense can't stop them. So there's no sense in going into overtime. You have no chance of stopping them.
Score Lions 31. Chiefs 24.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Here's Smith to return it, and he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That's over the middle and caught by Kelsey. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. Now 2nd and inches. They'll send Worthy in motion. They'll drop to throw. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. And it'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's...
You got to get out of bounds on that. He would have got out of bounds. He wouldn't have stayed in bounds. The logic in this game is broken. Look at them taking their sweet time. You're down by 7, and you're taking your sweet time. This is a joke. Absolute joke.
Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing it. The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy...
Look at this. They're taking their sweet time. Look at this. This makes no sense. This would never happen. This would never happen in real life.
Mahomes now to throw again. Right back to Kelsey again. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. And it comes with exactly 1 minute left in the game.
The logic in this game is broken. They are handling this the wrong way. They're pretending that they're in the lead, like they're milking the clock. They're not. They don't have no urgency. They're milking the clock when they're losing. Watch this. Just milk the clock. You're losing by 7, but milk it. No urgency. Look at this. They're huddling. They're huddling. Look at the time. The logic in this game is the most ignorant logic ever. Look at this. Look at this.
Throwing again. It's Mahomes. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the
This is insane. They're huddling. They're letting the clock run down, and they're losing by 7. And EA needs to change the logic on their Madden and college football game in-game scenarios, because it is horrible.
Off the RPO, they'll get it to Brown. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought
All right. 23 seconds left. No timeouts. He'll throw a ball in the middle of the field. He'll catch it, and they'll let time run out. That is what this game is scripted to do. He's going to throw it inbounds, get tackled, and then let the clock run out.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone, and that'll bring up second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense, because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Travis Kelce.
You got 2 more plays to tie it up.
And third down coming up.
That's one of those plays where you come off the field, Mike, and you're getting a lot of high fives. Hey, good job. But then that secondary's coach pulls you over to the side and says, hey, nice play, but next time, let's come away with the pick.
Mahomes going to throw here on third down. That is
Watch the clock. Watch the clock.
Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play.
That was an incomplete. If he would have caught that, they wouldn't have got a playoff.
Separating the man from the ball, and this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up.
If that would have been a catch, they would have not run. They would have not run up to the and clocked it. They would have let the clock run out.
Now Mahomes. That's taken in.
Watch this.
He's going to have the Chiefs.
Clock's just gonna run out. No urgency. Don't try to get up to the line.
Indeed, get the conversion there on fourth down and 10. So a win.
That is the worst in-game logic you will ever see. It is impossible. Impossible. This could never play out like this. It could never, ever happen. It is impossible.
The difference in this
You're losing by 7, and they were huddling, running down the clock. That is impossible. No one would ever do that. This game in the college football game has the most ignorant logic in the history of sport games. And this happens in college football also. If you're down by a few points or 1, you will simply run out the clock because you don't care. All right, that's the ball game. We'll see what happens tonight. Jamming out.